Hey there, and welcome back to this follow-up video where I will be talking a little bit about Swagger open source tools and what we can use this for. So what is Swagger in the first place? Well, it is a comprehensive suite of tools that you can use to work with APIs. It has a lot of different features. If you go to the main page of Swagger.io, you can see it has something to do with API development, and it has a lot of tools for designing APIs and also test them and basically test your API a little bit the same as we did with PostMan. But we also have an easy way to generate documentation for our API. So we can use this built-in documentation generation that will allow us to have a visual and really easy way to see how the API works. And how does it actually work? Well, we can see that I have built in Swagger for this API that we just built, and this is running on the API right now, and we can see that we get this nice website that is hosted in the same URL as the API. So we got the products, and then I made an extra route called API docs that will generate this documentation web page. We can see that we have the routes that we have been building so far. So we got the user register, login, and we have all the CRUD routes that we built just before. And we also have the schemas, the user and the product. So this way we can also document the models or the schemas that we will be using in the API. So that is a really handy way of making a documentation that also serves as easy test, because of course you can use PostMan or Insomnia or some program like that, but this is built into the API and comes shipped with the API when you have set it up. So we can see that if we want to, let's just see if we want to retrieve a list of products. We don't have authentication for this because I just reverted it. So we only have authentication requirements for when we create and update and delete a product. So if we take a look at the retrieve list of products, this will tell us that description and also if we have any parameters. We don't have this right now, and we can actually hit the try it out button, and then we can run the route here, and then it's going to run this route that we define. We can see the response. We get the same response basically as we have in PostMan, and extra data about this. Okay, so we can test our API routes using this tool here, and at the same time we can have documentation, and we can also authorize ourselves. We can run the login. We can provide the JSON Web Token in here to test it out. And we can also have different servers. I just have the localhost server that is running on the computer here, but we could easily deploy this API to Heroku or another provider, and we could add the server here and test it on that instead of the localhost. Okay, so stay tuned for the next video. I will show you how we built this, how we add the Swagger to our API.